Bank accounts, where do you set them? Because Switzerland was very popular, but what about the UAE? What about Singapore? What about the USA? Which one should you choose? We were having a conversation with a gentleman. He booked a consultation with me and the team. We're assessing different bank accounts. We have a list of 60 that, by the way, you can access the list in the link down below. You can find them there because each bank, each jurisdiction has a different purpose. For example, if you want great convenience with an app that you can transact any moment, boom, Zelle, send money from one account to the other. Go to the United States, it has great credit cards. You know from other videos, I leverage the travel hacking. So all the expenses that you're having, let's say you're spending $150,000 a month across your business, your personal life, in ads, in hotels, restaurants, whatever, you put it through American banks, all of these points could get you next flights, next hotels for free, right? And the money, you could just put it in another account or another venture that can make you much more profit. I would say that that one is a staple among all of my wealthiest clients, first-class citizen. We start creating a solid foundation in the US banks. Then when they want to store wealth, let's say they want to put $10 million somewhere, they want to store 20 million, great, they go to Singapore, because what was Switzerland 30 years ago, it's Singapore now. So I would advise that one for the convenience, for the safety. You go in person and in a couple days you have the bank accounts open. You can attach a brokerage account to it. And then the UAE, it's good, but it's not that good of the banking, you know? And the worst thing about the UAE is that you cannot do it easily as a non-resident. You need to get a residency. You need, for example, a sponsor of a company, if it's your own company, you get to be employed, or you need to create your own company and then self-sponsor yourself as a manager. You need a golden visa, whether it's because you are a scientist, you're a doctor, or because you buy real estate for more than $500,000. So the UAE is not as friendly. Then you have the Caribbean countries. You can also get bank accounts in St. Lucia, for example, very private, very anonymous. Might be interesting for you. However, they are more difficult to operate because some countries don't like to receive transactions from the Caribbean. And then, of course, you have the Fintech banks, Revolut, all of these. Our wealthiest clients use them as well, Wise, but they are limited. They are limited in many ways, and it's not a bank you're gonna ever build a good relationship with. Like you go to Chase when you've been a customer for 5 years with X amount of money coming in and out, they're gonna give you loans and funding. So in one button, boom, they can give you $250,000 for your 2 LLCs and boom, pay it back in 1 year from now. So Turkey is another place that our wealthy clients go when they bought the passport, the CBI, right? They bought the real estate and got citizenship by investment in Turkey. The same with Greece. They usually open Greek bank accounts when they get the Greek permanent residency. And similar with Mexico, when they go permanent residency and a couple years later they can get citizenship in Mexico. They open 2 or 3 bank accounts. In Mexico, it's interesting to combine different with Mexican pesos, international accounts. It's really good. And then I would say Panama is the other place because it's really crypto friendly. So nothing more crypto friendly than sending money directly into the account in crypto and then they'll swap it in fiat for you. So it's really, really cool. Gibraltar is another crypto friendly jurisdiction. You have Chapo Bank that can be open online. So I would say think well what you need and use the world a la carte. Learn from the moves, not what they say, but what they do, the wealthiest clients. And yep, then just mimic their moves and you're gonna be set up. Avoid other countries that are good for residency, like for example Paraguay, but for banking are not that good, right? Or for example, don't go to Argentina for the banking, go there for if you want the passport, the residency, but not for banking. So yeah, see countries as helpful allies for you. Choose well. If you need some help from us, for example, book a call down below and we're gonna develop this map for you. If you want more information, then watch the next video. This is the best one. We'll put it over here.